matchup, Stan.
Well, Kylan Boswell gets the assignment on Iowa All-American Bennett Sturts.
And I'm looking for Cooper Koch, a guy that can flip the game. 7 of his last 4.
Illinois win over Iowa, but that was back in January. And Robbie, these are different teams now.
And I'm looking at the
threes because you can't get a lot in the paint against Iowa.
Down goes Maniau, trying to make a move on the feed from Sturts. And torn away. It's taken by Banks. And inside Combs. And then they get it off to Cale Combs.
Right off the bat.
And that's something that Iowa can do. Top 30 in points off turnovers on the year. That they can be impactful and disruptive defensively.
That's here's Sturts. Drake last year, Iowa this year. Well,
what a start for Iowa.
On that, he will not be happy.
Combs picked up the foul. Ivisic was looking at it. And here's Davis with the shot clock down to 5. Boswell 3. It's a rebound. Iowa will beat the #1 seed, the defending national champion, Florida. A 15-footer by Sturts. What a start.
Now he's going to have those shots.
Season long. I'm sure Bennett Sturts looking forward to round 2 today.
Mirkovic inside. Sturts defending. Rebound collected by Maniau. On top. Sturts on the wing. Back to Combs. Over Boswell. Sturts 3. And the rebound collected inside.
He's one of 5 guys in the tournament averaging a double-double. Almost 17 points and 11 rebounds a game.
Davis the 3. The rebound.
Surge by Sturts. But if it's not there, pull that thing back.
Banks twirling. Combs aligning. A 3.
Well, that's Iowa basketball.
In the last couple years, but a completely different roster. Here comes the freshman Wagler in the hesitation and the deuce.
Boy, how about the poise right there, Coach?
Wow.
And that's
you have to work on if you're a guard.
Iowa the most win in 4 years for this program. Screen, Sturts 3! What a start! The Big Ten Conference's freshman of the year. Shot clock at 4. He'll spin there over Maniau. He'll put it up. Davis had it.
Iron Man-like statistics. It's like the Cal Ripken stats of baseball. I mean, Coach, have you ever seen a guy?
What's he say?
That he wants to play.
He wants to play, and he says, I'm 22.
Tavion.
Every time that Allen Iverson got upset, every time he took him out of the game, and Larry told him, you can't play 48 minutes, and he said, why not?
What a blocking shot by Brad Underwood. And here comes the other one. Stojakovic. Lost. Another turnover on the ground. Banks. Oh, they're grab
points early. I don't think they're going to get a lot over the course of the game. They're going to need to keep kicking that ball out and get double for Combs on Mirkovic because they're afraid of this. The three-point shots of Illinois.
And then Stojakovic down low.
Fulgaris for Iowa is second. They're both averaging over 14 points a game off the bench in this tournament.
Fulgaris is Stojakovic with it, swerving down court to the hole. Foul counted.
Off the bench, and he hasn't let up at all in that role.
At 13 against Houston. Mirkovic inside. Sage bashing his way inside. Sturts outside. Howard 3. No. It's Illinois.
Well, yeah, the pressure's on you when you play against Illinois. You've got to make the shots you get because you're not going to get second opportunities. Third of ball, 5th in the country. They shoot threes, 9th most makes in the country. And
who last year played with Kentucky after beginning in the SEC with Arkansas. Howard will have it, and Sturts on top, and the shot clock at 6. He'll get it by Stojakovic and throw up a 3.
Wow. That is it. Guarding Iowa's, you have to maintain your concentration for the full shot clock. They average taking 20 seconds of possession.
In the Big Ten schools in this Elite 8, and they go inside Stojakovic.
Wow. Stojakovic is something going to the basket.
The sophomore from Plattsburgh, Missouri. Shot clock is down to 6. The switch on defense. Here's Sturts. Shot clock at 3. Over Hummerkaus.
Wow, he's been struggling the last 8 games, shooting only 36% from the floor. But he's got it going tonight.
Sturts has 10, 4 of 5. And Maniau, the screen. Sturts, Maniau in the corner. Sage 3.
That is vintage Iowa offense right there. Screen.
In that drop can recover, and Maniau doesn't really want to shoot the ball. He wants to pass. I think they got to stay home. Tate Sage, player. You got to know, Maniau does not want to shoot the ball.
Wagler, he'll take it in. And tapped up and in.
I think Sturts should have taken that one, quite honestly.
Sturts again, 4 to fire, 3, no.
He should have shot the initial one right there instead of pass faking.
Wagler's got it. On top the defense of Combs. Wagler 3. He's got
Houston, 13 points and 12 rebounds for a point guard.
He's in the top 20 of offensive rebounding in the Big Ten.
I think, though, regardless, at every level, we need to go to the international rule, Robbie.
I'm with
and
that.
when it hits, it's a live ball. It's a tough call. It's an exciting. International has the better rule. Let's learn from it.
Sturts on top. Shot clock at 4. Down low. It's Banks. Ivicic with the shove. Then a fun, incredible win. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Duke and UConn. And they'll meet in the national
game. It showed just how much it meant to him.
That's a 10-week taking care of the ball.
Wagler trying to make a move. Sturts right there. Propels himself into the paint.
What said about that call?
Number 1 on Boswell.
We're not sure, this has never happened
Wait a minute.
before.
They unplugged the horn thing.
Yes.
Well, it didn't work.
Didn't work. It does not. So we can agree on it.
Sturts will control. He'll torpedo his way into the paint to the hole.
Hesitation right there. Totally froze Ivicic.
Into the paint. On top, Sturts. Boswell defends. On the side, Combs. Sturts. Shot clock 5 to 3. He cannot miss.
Teeth of the defense, drawing that help, and then looking to pass that thing out, finding their best player.
Wagler rockets to the rim and scoops it home.
Wow, we're 18 from 3. He'd been doing a lot of his damage from the perimeter. Not the case in tonight's game.
Sturts. Fulgaris, 3. And the rebound.
Starts, and let's see if these other guys can make some shots. The rest of them only have 12 points combined.
The Wagler 3, no. It's out of bounds. It's Fulgaris down low. Muscling his way, bulldozing, trying to climb inside. Nice deep.
But right there, stopped the drive and then held his ground inside.
Boswell, Stojakovic inside, got it to go in. With Boswell keeping his cool in. Shot clock down to 6. Outside, Combs, 3. Rebound Boswell. Conference tied for second. 3 seed coming in, 15-5 overall in the Big Ten. Stojakovic with the twirl, knocked away.
Got to get to him.
A 3. Loose, out of bounds, and off of Iowa.
Here, they are last in the nation at under 4 steals a game.
It's Wagler with a move.
Better perimeter defenders.
And he's going to come out right now. It looks like Isaiah Howard is going to check into the game. The Iowa bench.
One more coming.
The way that he did, and to rebound from a tough start tonight. He's just a big-time player.
And he's got it. Howard is in there. Maniau up top. Got the screen. Sturts has got the ball. 3. It ricochets away.
Next level, and he's hoping to step up one more level in June when draft night comes.
Chiseling. Wagler inside. Tip in try. Will not go from Nurkic. In the first half, Sturts. With Stojakovic on him. Maniau. Tate Sage 3.
Boy, he's got a pretty tough.
I'll tell you what.
Humrickhouse, Mirkovic, Wagler, shot clock at 7. Works around Koch, takes it to the hole, knocked away. Nice defense. Wagler will inbound. Stojakovic retrieves.
Bad
Foul, yep, it was.
Really bad foul. Not even thinking of taking him out of the game right now.
Here's Stojakovic, who is from Carmine. About these two rosters. Over half of the scoring from Illinois comes from players outside.
No knock on Peja, but they never put Peja on the other team's top scorer either.
Ooh. It's a throwaway by Tate Sage, who is cutting in 3. The spin, the shot clock is down to 9.
Ooh, Bennett Sturt's got to be careful.
Sturt's the fence for the lead. Walkler. No. Tip in. No. Mirka.
You guys have made a lot of money in this tournament.
Sage, a freshman. Manyow with it. He's in, he's out. He throws it away. 2 consecutive turnovers. 3 for the Illini. Approaching a minute to go. Ivisic, it's a 3. Rattling out. That would have given them lead. And Illinois. Highlights and a lot of news from the NCAA tournament. All coming up on AT&T at the half.
How about the hustle there, coach, from Wagler? And we kind of...
McCollum talked about it practice yesterday. They're a great offensive rebounding team because they all go.
Mirkovic for the tie. No. It's a Manyow inside. The feed from Sturts.
The recognition. Stojakovic goes down. Iowa playing disadvantaged basketball. That's a great...
It's a big possession here.
With the full court, it's Hummerkaus getting the inbound. Final seconds of the first half. The spin, the lean, faking, dancing. Oh my goodness, a travel call on the freshman. Game high 15 back in. Koch will inbound. Sage, and halftime is here in the Illinois. We've had no ties. Early on, it was 12-2 Hawkeyes. And they have held that lead since.